our Veterans Day would not be successful. Yes, it would be successful with the Emblem Club, remembering those who are not here. Please.
Those who have served and those currently serving in the uniformed services of the United States are ever mindful that the sweetness of enduring peace has always been tainted by the bitterness of personal sacrifice. We are compelled to never forget that while we enjoy our daily pleasures, there are others who have endured and may still be enduring the agonies of pain, deprivation, and imprisonment. We pause to recognize our POWs and MIAs. Some here were very young when they were sent into combat. However, all Americans should never forget the brave men and women who answered our nation's call to serve and served the cause of freedom in a special way. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the table to my right. You may have noticed the table is set before you. It is filled with symbolism, which I will explain. This table is set for our prisoners of war and those missing in action from all wars. They are not with us today. Their chairs are empty, but saved for their hope to return. Let us remember their absence. Let us remember the United States Air Force, honored by Mary Anderson. Let us remember the United States Army, honored by Marcy Fauble. Let us remember the United States Marine Corps, honored by Hilga Green. Let us remember the United States Navy, honored by Deborah Diaz. Let us remember the United States Coast Guard, honored by Michelle Names. And let us remember the civilians who were captured and honored by Elaine Johnson. Let us remember the men and women, prisoners of war from all branches of service, and the civilians that are too often forgotten. Let us remember them. The tablecloth is white, symbolizing the purity of their intentions to respond to their country's call to arms so that their children could remain free. The lone candle symbolizes the frailty of a prisoner alone, trying to stand up against his oppressors. Remember? The black ribbon on the candle reminds us of those who will not be coming home. Remember? The single rose reminds us of the loved ones and families of our service personnel in arms who keep the faith and await their return. Remember? A slice of lemon on the red plate to remind us of their bitter fate if we do not bring them home. Remember? There is salt on the plate, symbolic of the family's tears as they wait and remember. The Bible represents the strength gained through faith to sustain those lost from our country, founded as one nation under God. Remember? The glasses are inverted. They cannot toast with us today, maybe tomorrow, if we remember. The red, white, and blue ribbon is tied to the flower vase by a yellow ribbon that was worn by thousands who awaited their return. Remember? The faded picture on the table is a reminder that they are missed very much and are remembered by their families. Remember. The American flag reminds us that many of them may never return and have paid the supreme sacrifice to ensure our freedom. Remember. As we look upon this empty table, do not remember ghosts from the past. Remember all of our service personnel and civilians. Remember those whom we depended upon in battle. They depend upon us to bring them home. Remember our friends. They are the ones we love, who love life and freedom as we do. They will remember what we do. Please honor and remember them. As Mary Anderson extinguishes this candle, let us transfer its flames to our hearts and remember